Game three between Goonta and KLaunch. So that was a pretty drawn out game in the last one, wouldn't you agree, Metalwolf?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So hopefully we see a more... Well, I'm hoping to see a macro game. I mean, if it's going to be 3-0, I'd like to see a macro game.
I'd just like to see an even contest from
Yeah.
Goonta, the Green Terran.
In the bottom left. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's some nice mana going on there, but it would be much nicer to see Goonta just not shit the bed.
Well, they're on opposite corners of the map. It looks like a reasonably big map. I would suggest this will last longer than 10 minutes, surely.
Yeah, Derelict Watchtower, it's a pretty big map. It's got this cool little widget Meduva thingy in the middle.
You go round the outside.
Yeah. You know, it's pretty open once you get into the midfield there. But the third base is actually pretty defendable if you can just, get some Widow Mines along here. You can defend against any Ling run-bys after the Zerg knocks down these rocks here. So, yeah, and of course you've got these watchtowers over here as well, which will help defend your third. So it's a pretty interesting map. I haven't actually seen too many games on it, so hopefully we see an even contest. No gas or anything just yet. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like KLaunch not really interested in doing anything like that at all, and just wants to do some kind of timing again.
So this is completely different to how he played against me.
Like, what the...
So maybe, I don't know, is he doing this because he knows Goonta would have researched him?
Well, no, I mean, did he practice games in private mode, or...?
I have no idea, but... I mean, this map will suit Goonta's bio. Fast, stim marines with medivacs, good, hit in and out, hit and run tactics.
Yep. If he goes heavy on the bio early, I think he should be pretty safe.
But he'll need to scout on this massive map. You don't want to get hit up with infestors or some weird shit.
Yeah. And this engineering bay block, by the way, is pretty much a waste of time because KLaunch was getting a spawning pool anyway, so it's not really going to slow him down too much.
Well, it will tell him if he ever goes... He'll tell him what units he has if he wants to expand.
Yeah.
Because he'll have to attack it, and then he'll see it. And knowing Keith, he'll just 1A it. KLaunch will just 1A all his units, give away all the information.
Yeah.
Because he's just ballsy like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, hopefully that does happen and Goonta gets a good read on what's happening, what's about to go his way. But still, no scouting, and that's one thing I have noticed in his last few games. There just wasn't much scouting going on, and I think that's basically what's let him down. Stopping at 100 gas, so it's going to be fast speed. I'm wondering if he was intending to build a hatchery or not. I can't. It looks like his minerals are pretty high, so I'm guessing he was intending to expand. And he's doing the Evo chamber again, so I've never seen this before, so I'm not sure. But last time he did get 2 Marines, and it did distract Goonta quite a bit, so it could do it again. If I was Goonta, I'd be tempted to pull SCVs and just kill this before it finishes.
Jeez, he's got 2 refineries at the 4-minute 30.
Yeah, lots of gas.
And
another
nothing
engineering bay.
nothing that actually can spend gas.
I think he's expecting the roach timing again because he's got an engineering bay.
Oh.
And he's getting high sec auto tracking.
Goonta, you interesting man.
What? That only affects auto turrets, missile turret. Like basically nothing that he's going to get anytime soon, unless he's about to drop a
turrets.
He might drop a PF.
Planetary. Well, why?
Maybe he's going to drop a planetary in his expansion.
That'd be cool because that way he can then just spend all his money. He'll be covered from all limbs. He'll be covered mainly from roaches. He can go straight into air if he positions.
Oh, he's got
well.
Marine. Again, he's getting killed. Sorry. Yeah.
Alright. So we'll see some early pressure just to...
Yeah. Speed's just finished, so...
If he's done what I would have done, which is open with 3 command centers,
yeah.
he would have his work cut out.
Oh, he's still got no idea what's going on in the Zerg base.
Yeah.
And Keith knows everything about what Goonta's up to. I really hope he closes that.
Yeah. Oh my.
This is going to be denied for quite a while. There's a factory in the way.
Yeah, that... Oh, and look at the money skyrocket because of it.
Yeah. He's going to have to
Jeez,
drop.
he's shutting him down at every opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's very good contained play here. Okay, so looks like like KLaunch is.
Splitting up on the mini map.
Yeah. It looks like KLaunch is going to be going for another expansion.
He's going to go vision. He's going to be able to react to anything that Goonta does now. He knows he's not exactly where he is. He'll be able to see anything coming out, and he'll have plenty of time to react to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So he basically, Goonta needs to. He can't like plan on surprise. He has to turtle. He has obviously picked off a Overlord. That's good.
Yeah. And you can just see the state of mind that Goonta's in right now. He's dropping a bunker when he isn't really sure of what's coming up and what he's coming up against.
So I would expect Keith to go sweet and just macro,
Yep.
add another couple of hatches.
That's exactly what he's doing. I'm not sure he was thinking about expanding that.
He hasn't got the money yet, but he will.
Yeah, I think he's deciding to go for these Evo chambers before he gets his hatchery down. So it's still a bit short on the drones. He's okay. I think he's misdone that.
Okay, Goonta's now going the building armor.
I'm not.
I
don't know.
Has to be planetary, or he's going to go mass ravens.
Yeah.
But why would you upgrade ravens before you have them?
Yeah, I mean ravens. You need at least 3 bases worth of gas before you can even use them.
Or you need a guy called Sean in 2v2.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Or someone just feeding you gas while they go pure zealots. Double starport. So he's going ravens.
Yeah, I figured that with I thought it'd be a planetary to defend from ground units while he gets the ravens up.
So he's
but that was thrown out by KLaunch, so I'm not sure. I think he's still maybe deviating or.
Oh, but actually seeing some creep spread. That's.
Well, it's a big map. He's got to go ground units.
Yeah, he is playing more of a macro game. It's big stuff. He's drone saturation there. So yeah, I guess we're going to see ravens, and I mean, yeah, this is different. I've never seen it before. Have you done this before, Metal Wolf? Would you do it on 2 bases or?
On a map this big? No, because it's pretty ballsy. You have to do a lot of damage. So he's either got a plan to surprise him with ravens, which I don't think he's going to be able to do. They're not very fast. Or he's going to have to get them out before that Spire finishes. So if he comes out with 6, but he's got to usually back it up with Marines, or you back it up with something, because you can't just go pure Raven unless you've got a massive advantage first from like a aggressive opening.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, it's.
Go, son.
Yeah. Good luck.
I mean, go for it.
Yeah.
I doubt he'd be expecting it.
No, well, that's.
But it is Zerg, so it's not like he has to drop 5 Stargates.
The thing with Ravens is once this Spire's up and KLaunch gets some Mutalisks, it's going to be pretty much all over. I mean, the Mutalisks will shut them down pretty quickly, I think.
The Raven, the point defense drone.
Oh yeah.
That shuts down.
Yeah, it does. It kills glaives. Yeah, they're a missile, so I guess it does work against those. They'll all come down to my.
I would still expect with that 700 minerals he has to have some Marines in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. There's a big bank he's got built up there. And
I mean, not too far behind in the food count.
Yeah, he's quite far behind in the work count. Army supplies about even.
And KLaunch is Zerg, so he doesn't need an army with that much distance of the map. He knows he doesn't need an army sitting at home. By the time he scouts something, bang, he's got an army there.
Especially, yeah, exactly. You can easily push out some units. So, and that's what you were saying before. With the pressure, you've got to put some pressure on. Otherwise, he's just going to sit here and keep making drones until he gets to 80 drones, and then just steamroll you with tier 3 units.
And then you won't be able to harass him with the Ravens. Then it'll be too late.
Yeah. So he's.
Has he scouted? Has Ben done any? Has he moved out?
No, he hasn't seen anything.
Has he dropped a scan?
He has dropped a scan. He's seen the
Mineral
main, and that's
field
it.
depleted.
Alright, cool.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, so Goonta's going to take his 3rd base here, and I probably expect to see a planetary here, just because his standing forces are so low at the moment.
8 Marines, 4 Ravens.
Yeah.
I definitely would have got the Ravens up before I started researching.
Just going to deny it.
See, this is when the Marines could be helpful.
Yeah, and we've got Baneland's speed is finished. 2-2's almost finished. I think once we see 2-2 for the ground army done, he might get a secret result here.
Oh.
Got a few kills there.
Yeah, he needs more.
Yeah.
He would have been better off planting the turrets. There we go. Because they've got the armor.
Yeah.
What's the other? Oh, so you said 2-2, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2-2's not finished just yet.
See, that would have been another three. Another 3 turrets would have been probably a lot more damage.
Well, that actually got off. Those things are so cool. They're like mini cubes. Don't even enough minerals now for...
As entertaining as they are, but the turrets, you put 7 turrets together, they do 8 damage a second.
Yeah,
with more health
Yeah.
than a Marine. So you think about like...
And they can be repaired, can't they?
They can.
So if you put these SCVs on that, you can actually repair them.
They're like at the health of 3 Marines, they do about almost 150% of the damage. You stack them together instantly. They're actually going to be probably more helpful unless you get a really good Seeker missile off.
Yeah.
The
So-
Lings are fast. So what do you got, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, units lost has worked out pretty well for Goonta there. I think the one thing is that now that the +2's finished, any benefit he had with that building up is now gone. It's back to basically square one. I'm seeing a planetary.
How would you describe both players' economy bank right now?
He actually killed 2 of his own SCVs with those Seeker missiles. The bank's pretty high for both of them, but
It makes more sense for KLaunch.
Yeah.
Although it does make sense because he's not for Goonta as well. He's not building Marines. He's not building Hellions.
Yeah.
He has no way to spend his minerals.
yeah, I mean, he should be pumping out a whole bunch of barracks. Instead, he's building
Even
command
turrets,
centers.
even more turrets.
Yeah. But just pure Raven, he's hell-bent on the Ravens. I'd love to see just sinking the minerals into Marines, even if they're not upgraded, just so he's actually doing something with his bank. You know, he's got the minerals. Why
He's
not?
gonna need a. Well, okay, he's got the 3rd, and KLaunch has just let him do it because now he's obviously going for his 4th.
Yeah.
But it's the next base that's going to be an issue. Ravens are slow. How's he? Is he going to wait for KLaunch to come to him?
Yeah. He needs to try and find a way to get around the map now. I mean, and do some damage to him.
Early mid game, you turtle against the macroing Zerg, but you can't wait till late game.
No.
I mean, Guardians, and then endless. I mean, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Brood Lords.
Brood Lords, my mistake.
Oh, these Ravens getting caught out in the midfield.
Drop those turrets. Yep. 2 of them plus turret. There you go.
Oh, look at that. And he doesn't have enough money left to
Jesus,
deploy defense range.
He could be building 4 command centers back at home and still be doing exactly what he's doing
Those
right now.
minerals are so bad. 3,000 minerals. I mean,
Because right now he could float that command. Like if he had built 2 command centers, he could float them out to the top left, and he could be in this game still.
yeah.
He's behind purely because of base numbers, I'd say.
He's still being incredibly cost efficient with his army, only losing 1,900 minerals. So, yeah, he's finally building small barracks, but he needed to build.
I'd love some Hellbats.
Yeah.
Hellbats underneath those Ravens would be so good for him.
Yeah, well, we've got Ultralists on the way now, so and Infestors. That's just going to hard counter this army. It's going to be pretty rough for Goonta to survive this next wave of units, I think.
We know that KLaunch will attack. He said it on one of his other casts that he doesn't understand the Terran idea of containment. I would be looking at another four hatcheries and just making sure I was in the lead. He doesn't play like that.
No. He'll just he knows that he's got Goonta on 2.5 bases, and the time is now. It's a good time to attack.
He could build another 2 planetaries. Like 1 planetary isn't going to do it.
Yeah, he's building one in his expansion now. Okay, he's going to get
it!
Oh, he's going to lose them. Oh, 2 Ravens going down there. On
See,
his own.
more turrets.
It's just kind of very important to 75%. Almost managed to get up there.
That's what I'm saying. If he had 2 more of them with the workers in the middle repairing, he could have probably taken out that army.
Yeah. This creep spread from KLaunch much better this game. It's all reached all the way across the map now.
Some Banshees mixed in would be good for against the Ultralists.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not even a lot, because as you said it in that first game, was the first game? Yeah.
Yeah.
That they do a lot of damage. You just need to protect them. The Ravens can protect them.
Yeah. Try and get a Seeker missile. That's good. He's gonna get these.
Seemed a bit overkill.
Yeah, well, he knows the Infestors are what's gonna make his army work. no planetary here from the command center. I think this is going to be it. I can't see him come back. He might survive this wave, but...
He's expanding, KLaunch is expanding behind this attack, which is classic.
Yeah. Actually, these Marauders are in a great spot. They'll probably be able to take out at least 2, but there's no stim. Or any bio upgrade.
Yeah, Marines or Hellions, just to slow them down while the Ravens get energy would have been great.
Yeah. He's locked up in the thing.
I think this strategy from Goonta, tweaked a bit for the next tournament we have, would be very good against the Hellions.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I'd assume this is something he hasn't perfected. Hasn't probably practiced too often.
Yeah, I think he's probably just thought to himself, you know what, I'm just going to have some fun here, because we can see KLaunch is pretty red hot for the first 2 games there, so it makes sense to maybe sort of do something a bit wacky and, you know, it might just win.
I mean, he still has to kill the Ravens.
Yeah.
I mean, if he floats upfield, we could make it this game and go another 20 minutes.
Maybe another couple of minutes, yeah. They are pretty cool. I think the Ravens are such a good team.
I used to always complain about that, about the upgrade needed for the Magnums. So,
Yeah.
here we go. GG.
That's GG from Goonta. So that means it's going to be me, Shorty, versus
KLaunch in the finals.
Yeah.
Watch it or don't watch it.
Sorry about your ears.
I'm not sorry.
Okay, well, good fight. I think Goonta will be much better in the second tournament.
Anything for us to look for from you, Sean, in the final? What can we expect?
I'm not going to say anything because I have no idea.
Give us a cryptic clue just to put him off. That probably means nothing.
I'm going to make every Imber unit I can think of.
You heard it first here.
Alright, I think we'll wait for the score screen to come up. Yeah.
Alright, give us an overview now. Of the 3 games, give us the description.
I'd just say KLaunch is just far too good. Didn't have the crisis management to see him get out of these matches with a single win.
Well, Goonta played a lot better against me. I expected, KLaunch went in as a favourite, but we expected probably better from Goonta in these 3 games.
Yeah, I definitely expected to see more from Goonta.
We knew that KLaunch was going to bring a solid game like he always does.
Yeah, I actually think KLaunch is only now hitting his straps. He's finally placed back into diamonds. He's playing more. Whereas, the first game when I played him, you could tell he wasn't in the game. But this time around,
there was talk of someone standing behind him in the second game against you.
Yes, when I was doing the 6 game away. Which I was thinking back to it that I shouldn't have won that one because the timing was completely wrong.
But you had a guardian angel in the form of a giant 6'4" man.
Yeah, throwing shit at him. So, yeah, no, I think I wouldn't be surprised if KLaunch actually takes the whole tournament. Well, I'm actually going to be really interested to see what happens with the handicaps in the next one.
Explain to everyone how the handicaps are going to work.
So basically, if you dropped out of the tournament first, you get a plus 30% handicap. So if the person who dropped out first versus the winner of the whole tournament, then they have to play with a 70% health handicap.
If they verse the person who dropped out in the second round, 10%.
Then they get 10% difference. Yeah, and the person in the second round gets a 20% health handicap. So, if they played against the bottom seed, the last person, then they have to play with a 10% handicap. But I'm really interested to see, what sort of effect that has, because we want to try and make the tournament balanced, so everyone's got a chance to make it to the last stages. So that'll be interesting to see. But obviously yourself and Arturus got the handicaps so we'll see what happens. Be interesting. Anyway, it's a good game. That was a good game. I was much happier with that one. Yes. Much better. Hopefully the microphone works better.
I was Metal Wolf.
And this is Shaunius, signing out.
Oh!